Shalom. Last day when all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Shai by Hashem, Kakadash. Double on to the Apostle, Great Millstone, Salutation, no fillet. Expression of truth, cause for comes of truth, save charity. I'm just brother I'm one about from Birmingham Camp, Alabama, GMS. They don't get this sentence going to about, how they're gonna be, many people that's gonna perish in the times of, and the time the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai is gonna bring upon the world, the chaos, and destruction that the Lord's gonna bring, death. It's gonna be a lot of people to be destroyed than be saved. So I ain't gonna make this too long. I'm just gonna get into it. Second Ezra 7:19. Start 7:19. A matter of fact, Slakia. Start at Second Ezra 7:20. But there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. So they're gonna be many that's gonna perish in this life, in this time, in this last days, the so-called white man's rulership, they're gonna be many people that will perish because starting with you so-called Negro Latino, and starting with you so-called Negro Latino natives, start with your Israelites, your Israelites, y'all despise the law or the Lord, you despise the word of the Lord, you're gonna be destroyed. 2/3 of you so-called Negro Latino nation, you Israelites, because y'all despise the ways of the Lord, the word of the Lord, and the men of the Lord from the apostle elders on down, or Great Millstone, is on the highways and byways telling you what's to come. Repent, turn from your wicked ways, turn from the ways of this world. Come back to your power, come back to the knowledge or your power, the true understanding of the knowledge of the Lord. But y'all despise it, and what's gonna come is just great death. It's gonna come upon most people on this earth. If you're not a part of that exempt number, you're not part of that 144,000, and the 1/3, to be exempt from judgment of the Lord, then you're gonna be destroyed. The Lord's gonna destroy you. So see next verse. So the second 7:21, for the Most High had given straight commandment to such as came what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. So let me read it again. Second Ezra 7:21. But the Most High had given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. So, like I said, the apostle elders on down, the Great Millstone, telling you people what to do to avoid the punishment of the Lord, the wrath of the Lord to come. But you, like I said, 2/3 you so-called Negro Latino natives, scoff and laugh. People in general scoff and laugh at the men of the Lord that's teaching the word, on how it's about it online, telling you what's to come and so forth, telling you what the true powers of heaven and earth are, heavens, who the true powers are, and the names of Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai, what the Lord finna bring, what the true powers finna bring upon this earth, man, when he comes to visit the world, because it's gonna be a time since it was nation. The Lord's gonna bring a heavy judgment upon you wicked people, and start with you hard-headed Negro Latino natives. 2/3 of you Israelites. That didn't hearken unto the ways of the Lord. So next verse, 2 Ezra 7:22. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things. So like I say, people scoff and laugh and mock at the men of the Lord, but y'all really mocking the Lord. We are mocking the men of the Lord, because we the messengers of the Lord. So the men of the Lord are extension of the Lord. So when you come against the prophets of the Lord, the men of the Lord, you coming against the Lord. You come against the Yahushua. And Yahushua, he don't like that, and like I say, most of you people are marked for death, and y'all gonna have a horrible death to come, So this verse, Second Ezra 7:23, and deceive themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that He is not, and knew not His way. So, say the people of this world don't think there's they don't believe in the Most High. Don't believe that there's a Creator, or that created the earth and the heavens and so forth. Most of them, just most of our people are wicked, and you got the devil, the so-called white man. He put out the lies and deception of the Lord, and that the deception. I mean that not deception, but the philosophy of mother. You know how they say Mother Earth, and you so-called white people, these damn devils will give reverence to the Most High, man. The one who created, the heavens and earth, the Father. I would tell my Mother Earth and Mother Nature and so forth. But they'll never show no respect to the Most High, to the Father who created the heavens and the earth. So, these damn devils got a lot to pay for. And 2/3 of you so-called Negro Latino natives that's into all these other religions that are false ways and not of the Lord. They don't have no the philosophy of the religions that you Negro Latinos get into are nothing. It ain't shit. It has nothing. It's nothing compared to what your true power, being a Hebrew Israelite, of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is way more. This word of the Lord is way more powerful than any other book, any other thing or whatever that these other heathen nations do. And for you Negroes, Latino natives that take a part in it, you're gonna be destroyed. So, see this verse. So I'm gonna end it off with this. I don't want to make it too long. So it's 2 Ezra 7:24. But His law have they despised, and denied His covenants, and His statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed His works. So I say you Christian church, you Baptist church goers, Christianity, people out there that in that Christianity doctrine, you pastors, in these churches and so forth, y'all not performing the works of the Lord. Y'all not doing the works of the Lord. Y'all not doing what thus said the Lord, man. And especially to you 2/3 Negroes, Latino, you Negroes, Latino natives, you Israelites, y'all not faithful in performing the words of the Lord. Y'all not, doing what thus said the Lord. Y'all talk, y'all praise the Lord with your lips, but your mind's far from the Lord. Y'all don't do what thus said the Lord. Y'all just come at your mouth talking shit, and then y'all don't do what the Lord tells you to do. And the man of the Lord telling you what to do through the apostle and elders on down Great Mills don't tell you who you are, and start doing these things and that. Stop following the heathen ways. Stop following the ways of the world. Come back to your power, man. Learn the ways of your power. Learn the ways of your nationality, your culture. Who you are, who you really are. Your heritage. You go back to. But you hard-headed Negroes, Latino natives, y'all stiff-necked, y'all don't believe, and y'all don't have no faith, and y'all not performing the works of the Lord. Only the men of the Lord, apostle elders on down, that's teaching the word of the Lord, are performing it. and day in, day out, to the best ability to keep the laws, to keep, keep the statute and commandments to the best ability, keep, the basic, can't keep the whole law because we're in our captivity, but we try the best to keep the basics, definitely not, not stay away for abominable things, and just, it's all about faith at the end of the day, but most of you Negro, Latino, natives, y'all don't have the faith, and y'all not performing the works of the Lord, and that's why y'all about to gonna destroy you, because y'all don't want to believe in this truth of the Lord. You want to stay in these wicked philosophies that's not going to save you once the Lord returns to the earth, and to visit, the world, which he made, and he gonna take out the so-called white man's rulership, the red man, and he gonna destroy those that despise the ways of the Lord, despise the men, despise the word, and despise his men that was teaching his truth. You are numbered. So with that, I ain't gonna make this too long. So with that, again, I give our prayers to Yah, Basham Shah, Basham Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sis Akim brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yah Shah, keep fighting that say Shalom.